What's up everyone, welcome back. Pull out your phones because it's Tip Tuesday and today we are talking about the Messages app in iOS 14. Before we begin, there's timestamps in the description below so that you can jump to the feature you need to know about in particular. There's a few new features here, so let's open up the Messages app and begin. So at the top of my screen, you'll notice I've got 3 conversations. These are pinned messages. What this allows you to do is to have your favorite conversations pinned to the top of the Messages app so you'll never have to scroll through and find them in your list of conversations. Now there's a few ways to do this. First, if you press and hold down on the screen with one finger on any conversation, then this will bring up a few options. At the top, you'll notice the option to pin the conversation. Just tap on that and now that particular conversation will always be pinned to the top. You can also swipe with one finger from left to right on any conversation and you'll notice a pin icon. Just select that and that also will pin the conversation to the top. Last way to go about this is that if you notice in the top left of your screen, there's an edit button. If you tap on this, you're given an option to edit pins. If you select that, then you'll notice yellow pin icons show up next to all your conversations. Just tap on any of those and those particular conversations will be pinned to the top. You'll also notice that your current pins at the top begin to wiggle. That's because you can go ahead and remove any pins along with adding new ones. Simply tap the minus icon and you can remove any particular pin. You can also press and hold down on the screen with one finger on any of your current pins and that'll allow you to rearrange them to your liking. This is by far one of my favorite features because there's always those few conversations that we all have that we use quite frequently, and by pinning these, they'll never get lost in the shuffle of things again. Next, let's talk about mentions. Group conversations are great but can often get cluttered. Mentions are a great feature to help direct messages to a particular individual. When you go to write a message within a group chat, simply type up one of your contacts' names that you'd like to address. Once you type a name, you'll notice it gets highlighted in gray. If you tap with one finger on that highlight, the iPhone will suggest a contact it thinks you're talking about. If you go ahead and tap on the contact name, then that text will be highlighted with the individual's name within the conversation. This will be a great help in finding messages within groups directed towards you. If we go into a dummy conversation I've created, then we can see that my name, myself, is highlighted, letting me know that a particular message has been directed towards me. Once iOS 14 is officially released, we will also be able to customize group chat notifications so that we are notified each time someone mentions our name within a group. Next, let's talk about Inline Replies. This is a feature that lets you reply directly to a specific message within a group. Let's jump into a group chat. If we press and hold with one finger on any individual message, we will be given a list of options. Go ahead and tap on Reply. Once we do that, you'll notice it focuses the conversation on just that message. Once we reply, you'll notice that those messages are now joined by a line. If we go ahead and tap on that, then you'll see that those messages become their own thread. This allows you to get a more focused view of just the messages that are important to you. You can also tap anywhere on the screen to jump back to the entire group conversation. Inline replies are a great way to see the messages that are most important to you. Another cool feature of the Messages app is the ability to add emojis to groups or individual contacts. For example, I'm going to jump into my group convo for homies to add an emoji to it. If you tap at the top where the group name is, this will bring up a few options. Go ahead and tap the I. This will bring up another screen where you will see that under our group name, it says change name and photo. Let's go ahead and tap that. This is going to bring up another screen where we can go ahead and assign an emoji to our group. Go ahead and tap that smiling emoji icon. Now from the emojis below, we can find the emoji we want to use and select it. Once we've selected the emoji, we can also choose the background color behind it. You'll see a style tab. Go ahead and tap on it. From here, we will be able to choose the color we want. Select a color and tap done in the top right of the screen. Tap done once again in the top right and one final time again. Now you'll notice our group has a brand new emoji with the color background of our choice. This is a great way of customizing group and individual conversations within the Messages app. Last but not least, let's talk about the ability to search for particular emojis. When you go to type a message, tap on the emoji icon in the bottom left. Once you tap it, you'll notice there's a search emoji field right above the emojis. We can type any emoji we are looking for. I'm gonna search for happy. Once you begin searching, you can scroll through the options of emojis by swiping left or right. Tap on the emoji you want and it'll show up in your message field. This is an awesome feature because you no longer have to keep scrolling through emojis to find the one you need. This is just another way messages in iOS 14 have gotten much better. All in all, I'm really loving the new features of the Messages app. From simplifying group conversations to not having to scroll through to find the emojis you love, these new features are a definite plus and help make the Messages app much better than it already was. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions for me, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.